What if I told you there's a simple, 1-minute ritual hiding in plain sight in your kitchen that could reignite the strength, stamina, and vitality you thought time had taken away? I'm not talking about another expensive pill, a complicated workout plan, or a strange supplement shipped from halfway around the world. I'm talking about a natural gift your ancestors relied on for centuries, long before modern medicine, to awaken the body, sharpen the mind, and restore a man's confidence in the most private of ways. The science behind it is remarkable. This small, aromatic bud contains a unique combination of natural compounds that can help open stubborn blood vessels, calm the stress that strangles your testosterone, and encourage deep, restorative sleep so your body can repair and perform the way it was designed to. All without side effects, prescriptions, or awkward conversations at the pharmacy. It works no matter your age, no matter how long you've felt off your game, and even if you've tried other solutions without success. In fact, many men report feeling subtle but unmistakable changes within days. A warm surge of circulation, more clarity, more energy, and a renewed spark in areas they thought had gone dormant. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through exactly what it is, how it works, and the simple steps to make it part of your daily routine. By the end, you'll know exactly how to bring your strength and your confidence back, one day at a time. Section 1. Meet the expert and credibility. My name is Dr. Jonathan Reid, and for over 30 years I've dedicated my work to helping men reclaim the vitality they thought was gone forever. I've sat across from thousands of patients, men in their 50s, 60s, 70s, even 80s, all quietly carrying the same worry. Am I past my prime? What I've learned in 3 decades of practice is this: the body is far more resilient than we give it credit for. Given the right tools, it can restore circulation, rebalance hormones, and rebuild the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you can still perform, in every sense of the word. My approach has never been about chasing the latest gimmick or prescribing quick fixes with a list of side effects. I focus on natural, evidence-based solutions that align with how the body is designed to function. When you work with your biology instead of against it, results often come faster than you'd imagine. Over the years, I've traveled across continents studying traditional remedies, from mountain villages in Turkey to coastal towns in Southeast Asia. What I found is that certain age-old practices were quietly doing what modern interventions often fail to do: restoring vitality at its root. This 1-minute ritual I'm about to share with you comes directly from that research. I've seen it transform not only physical health, but also marriages, relationships, and the way men carry themselves in the world. Today, I'm offering you that same knowledge, so you can take the first step toward feeling like yourself again. Section 2. The discovery. Several years ago, while visiting an old medical colleague in a small port city, I noticed something curious. The men there, even those well into their 70s, walked with a spring in their step. They laughed easily, worked long hours, and carried themselves with a kind of calm strength I hadn't seen in many of my patients back home. Naturally, I wanted to know their secret. One evening, as we sat down for tea, my colleague handed me a small wooden bowl filled with dried, dark brown buds. "Before every important evening," he said with a grin, "we take these." I rolled one between my fingers, noticing its warm, spicy aroma. I had seen them before, tucked away in kitchen spice racks, but I never imagined they could be the key to such remarkable vitality. This humble plant is loaded with a unique combination of natural compounds, including a powerful molecule known for relaxing blood vessels, encouraging healthy circulation, and prompting the body to release nitric oxide naturally. Nitric oxide is the same compound expensive prescription pills try to mimic, but here it comes straight from nature, without the headaches, dizziness, or chemical crash. What makes this remedy truly remarkable, though, is that it doesn't stop at circulation. The same compounds help regulate stress signals in the brain, lower the hormone cortisol, and make it easier for testosterone to climb back to healthy levels. Over time, this means deeper sleep, more balanced energy, and the return of those subtle yet unmistakable signs of manhood: morning vitality, faster recovery, and a natural desire that doesn't feel forced. And here's the part that fascinated me most. It works almost immediately, because these compounds are absorbed through the soft tissues in your mouth. They enter your bloodstream within minutes, far faster than most capsules or powders. Many men describe a gentle warmth spreading through their chest and lower body, as if their circulation has just switched back on. I began studying this plant more deeply, combing through research and historical records, and what I found was astounding. It had been used for centuries, by soldiers before battle, by newlyweds on their wedding night, and by laborers to keep stamina through long days. Somewhere along the way, modern life had pushed it to the back of the cupboard, and its incredible benefits were nearly forgotten. What you're about to learn is the modern version of that ancient practice. A simple, 1-minute ritual you can do anywhere with nothing more than a few of these aromatic buds and a bit of intention. And once you understand why it works, you'll see why I now recommend it to nearly every man who walks into my office looking for a fresh start. Section 3. Why aging impacts performance. If you've noticed changes in your energy, stamina, or intimate performance over the years, you're not alone, and you're not broken. What you're experiencing is the natural result of how the body changes with age. From the time we're in our 20s, our blood vessels are supple and flexible, opening wide with each heartbeat to deliver fresh oxygen and nutrients to every part of the body. By the time we reach our 50s and 60s, those vessels begin to stiffen. The inner walls develop tiny rough spots where inflammation has left its mark. Blood still flows, but not with the same surge or pressure as before. Hormones shift too. Testosterone, the hormone that fuels energy, muscle tone, confidence, and sexual drive, slowly declines, not because your body doesn't want to produce it, but because years of stress, poor sleep, and inconsistent circulation have made the job harder. It's like asking an engine to run smoothly when the oil is thick and the pipes are clogged. Add to that the pressures of modern life, financial concerns, family responsibilities, health worries, and the problem compounds. Stress hormones rise, blood flow narrows even more, and desire can fade into the background. The good news? These changes are not permanent. The body can relearn how to open those vessels, restore hormonal balance, and bring back the strength you thought was gone. The key is giving it the right signal, a natural trigger that tells your arteries to relax, your stress to settle, and your hormones to come back online. That's exactly what this daily 1-minute ritual is designed to do. And in the next section, I'll show you step by step how to put it into practice. Section 4. Step-by-step ritual. One of the reasons I love this method is its simplicity. You don't need special equipment, a subscription to an exotic supplement, or a complicated routine. All you need is a small handful of dried aromatic buds, whole, not ground, and 1 uninterrupted minute. Here's how to do it. Step 1. Choose your buds. Select 2 or 3 whole, dried buds. They should be firm, dark brown, and aromatic when you hold them close to your nose. Organic or high-quality options are best, but even standard grocery store cloves can deliver results if they're fresh. Step 2. Position for power. Place them gently between your back teeth, the molars, where your bite is strongest. Step 3. Release the oils. Bite down slowly until you feel the buds crack. You'll notice a warm, spicy aroma immediately. Resist the urge to chew quickly. Instead, let the natural oils coat your tongue and mix with your saliva. Step 4. Infuse and absorb. For the first 30 seconds, simply hold the cracked pieces in your mouth, breathing deeply through your nose. This allows the potent compounds to absorb directly through the soft tissues inside your cheeks and under your tongue, the fastest route into your bloodstream. Step 5. Gentle chewing. After 30 seconds, begin chewing slowly, allowing more oils to release. Keep working the pieces for another 30 seconds, savoring the warmth and slight tingle as circulation begins to respond. Step 6. Finish your ritual. You can choose to swallow the softened pieces or spit them out. Either way works. Pro tips for maximum effect. Pair the ritual with slow, deep breaths to help relax your nervous system. Drink a glass of warm water afterward to encourage full-body circulation. Keep a small jar of buds at home, in your car, or at work so you never miss a day. Within minutes, many men notice subtle changes: clearer thinking, more grounded energy, and sometimes even a pleasant warmth in the lower body. Over time, this 1-minute practice can help reawaken dormant systems and restore the natural rhythm your body once knew well. Section 5. Timing for maximum impact. Like any powerful habit, when you practice this ritual can influence how much benefit you get from it. The good news is it's flexible, but certain times of day seem to deliver the biggest results. Evening reset. Many of my patients see the most dramatic changes when they use this ritual in the evening, about 45 to 60 minutes before bed. By then, the day's stress is at its peak. Chewing the buds during this window not only encourages healthy blood flow, but also calms the nervous system, setting the stage for deeper, more restorative sleep. And remember, nighttime is when your body produces the majority of its testosterone. Better sleep equals better hormonal recovery. Morning boost. Another prime time is first thing in the morning, before breakfast. An empty stomach allows the compounds to enter your bloodstream quickly, giving you a calm but energized start. You may notice improved mental clarity, a lighter mood, and a readiness to move, whether that's for a workout, a walk, or simply tackling your day's tasks with more focus. Pre-activity power-up, for those moments when you want to feel particularly present and engaged, before intimacy, a physical activity, or even a public speaking event. Using the ritual 30 to 45 minutes ahead of time can help increase circulation, mental sharpness, and stamina. Consistency is king. While timing matters, the biggest gains come from daily use. Think of this as a small investment that compounds over time. The more regularly you send your body these circulation and calm signals, the stronger and more reliable your vitality becomes. Section 6. The stress hormone connection. You can have perfect nutrition, a solid exercise routine, and still feel like your energy and drive are slipping away. And often, the culprit isn't physical at all. It's stress. Chronic stress acts like a slow leak in your vitality tank. Every time your brain perceives pressure, whether it's from work deadlines, financial worries, relationship tension, or even constant news alerts, it signals your adrenal glands to release cortisol. Cortisol isn't bad in short bursts. In fact, it's designed to help you escape danger or power through a challenge. But when it stays elevated all day, every day, it quietly sabotages your body's most important systems. Here's why. Cortisol and testosterone are like a seesaw. When cortisol levels rise and stay high, testosterone production drops. This isn't just about desire. Testosterone fuels muscle tone, mental sharpness, confidence, and even the health of your heart and bones. Without enough of it, you start to feel flat, unmotivated, and older than you really are. This is where the daily ritual with these aromatic buds becomes more than a circulation booster. One of their lesser-known compounds interacts with specific receptors in your brain that tell your nervous system, you're safe, you can relax. Within minutes, many men feel a subtle release in their chest and shoulders. That moment when you realize you've been holding tension without even noticing it. This gentle calming effect helps lower cortisol, opening the door for testosterone production to rise naturally. And here's the best part. This shift doesn't just impact the next hour. Over weeks and months of consistent use, you're essentially retraining your body to spend more time in a state of balance rather than in constant stress mode. That's when the changes become noticeable. Stronger performance, faster recovery, more stable moods, and a renewed sense of control over your own energy. Reducing stress isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about giving your body the tools to meet them without draining your life force. This ritual is one of the simplest, fastest ways to start doing exactly that. Section 7. Sleep and recovery. Benefits. If there's one thing I've seen derail a man's vitality faster than almost anything else, it's poor sleep. You can eat well, exercise regularly, and take all the right supplements. But if your sleep is shallow, restless, or cut short, your body simply can't repair itself. Deep, restorative sleep is when your body gets to work, repairing muscle tissue, cleaning out cellular waste, balancing hormones, and producing the majority of your testosterone. Without that nightly reset, energy drops, focus fades, and your physical response, especially in intimate moments, begins to falter. Unfortunately, as men age, deep sleep often becomes harder to come by. Stress, racing thoughts, and disrupted circadian rhythms can keep you tossing and turning, or waking up multiple times in the night. The result? You start each day in a state of recovery debt. This is where our simple nightly ritual shines. The natural compounds in these aromatic buds don't just improve circulation, they also help soothe the nervous system. When taken about 45 to 60 minutes before bed, they send a gentle wind-down signal to the brain, making it easier to drift into deeper stages of sleep and stay there longer. Many men report a noticeable difference within the first week, fewer wake-ups during the night, a calmer mind before bed, and even the return of vivid dreams, a sign that your REM cycles are improving. And as sleep quality improves, testosterone levels naturally rise, energy returns, and the signs of vitality, including morning firmness, often follow. Better sleep isn't just a bonus, it's the foundation, and once you restore that, the rest of your health can begin to rebuild on its own. Section 8. Oral health link. Most men never suspect that what's happening in their mouth could be quietly affecting their performance everywhere else in the body. But the connection is real, and it's powerful. Your mouth is essentially the front door to your circulatory system. Every time you chew or brush your teeth, tiny amounts of bacteria from your gums can enter your bloodstream. If your gums are inflamed, even mildly, those bacteria slip in more easily. Once in the bloodstream, they trigger low-grade inflammation that can damage and stiffen the delicate lining of your blood vessels. When those vessels narrow, circulation slows, and that means the areas of your body most dependent on healthy blood flow can't perform at their best. In fact, research shows that men with advanced gum disease are significantly more likely to experience erectile challenges, even if they have no other major health issues. This is where our daily ritual offers an added layer of protection. The buds you use aren't just rich in circulation-friendly compounds. They're also one of nature's most potent natural antiseptics. As you slowly chew them, their oils bathe your gums, neutralizing harmful bacteria before they can slip into your bloodstream. Some men notice the effects right away: a cleaner, fresher feeling in the mouth, reduced bleeding when brushing, and even a subtle improvement in breath. Over time, healthier gums mean cleaner blood, better vessel function, and less inflammation, blocking the very pathways you need for energy, stamina, and strong, intimate performance. Taking care of your mouth isn't just about smiles, it's about keeping the entire system running smoothly. And with this ritual, you're doing both at the same time. Section 9. What to expect, week by week. One of the most encouraging things about this ritual is how quickly many men notice results. While everyone's body responds at its own pace, here's a general idea of what you might experience in the first month. Week 1. The subtle shift. In the first few days, you may feel a gentle warmth in your body shortly after the ritual, a sign that circulation is improving. Many men also report feeling slightly more alert in the mornings and calmer in the evenings. Sleep may begin to feel deeper, with fewer wake-ups during the night. You might not see dramatic changes yet, but you'll likely sense that something is beginning to switch back on. Week 2. Energy and presence. Return. By the end of the second week, energy levels often begin to climb. You may wake up feeling more rested and ready to move. Mental clarity sharpens, and the small stresses of daily life feel a bit easier to handle. Some men experience the welcome return of spontaneous morning firmness, not as a forced reaction, but as a natural sign that blood flow and hormone balance are improving. Week 4. Strength and confidence. Rebuild. After a month of daily use, the benefits often become hard to ignore. Erections, if they've been unreliable, tend to become stronger and more consistent. Stamina improves both in physical activity and in intimate moments. Partners may notice changes in mood, energy, and presence, which can lead to deeper connection and renewed confidence in the relationship. Beyond 30 days, momentum and maintenance. With continued use, results can build on themselves. Improved circulation supports more than just performance. It benefits heart health, muscle recovery, and even mental sharpness. Better sleep keeps hormone levels stable. Lower stress makes it easier to stay active and engaged in life. At this stage, many men say they feel years younger, not because of a single miracle moment, but because their body has been steadily reclaiming its natural rhythm day by day. The key is consistency. This isn't a quick stunt. It's a signal to your body, repeated daily, until vitality becomes your new normal. Section 10. Long-term maintenance and motivation. Once you've felt the difference this ritual can make, the next question is simple. How do I keep this going for the long haul? The truth is, maintaining vitality isn't about chasing a constant high. It's about creating a steady, reliable foundation your body can count on every single day. That's why this ritual works so well. It's small enough to be effortless, but powerful enough to keep your circulation, stress levels, and sleep quality on track year-round. Here are a few tips for making it a lasting habit. Pair it with an existing routine. Do it right after brushing your teeth at night or first thing in the morning before coffee. Keep it visible. Store a small jar of buds somewhere you can't miss, on your bedside table, kitchen counter, or desk. Track your wins. Whether it's better sleep, improved energy, or stronger performance, jot down small improvements. Seeing progress fuels consistency. Stack it with other healthy choices. A short walk, a glass of water, or a few deep breaths before or after the ritual can amplify results. Remember, aging doesn't have to mean declining. When you consistently give your body the right inputs, in this case, a natural daily signal to relax, open up, and repair, it will repay you with strength, clarity, and the kind of quiet confidence that shows in how you move through the world. This is your chance to not just get back what you've lost, but to protect it for years to come.